So, once again, my name is Jorge Vazquez. I am the CEO of Graystone Investment Group. I've been investing in Tampa for the past 22 years. Actually, I was offered this building, and I said no. It was too ahead of all this time, but now it's a perfect setup. But back in those days, I was like, I can't buy it. Probably close on 700 assignments around this area. Practically every street, 13, 14, MLK. We were doing properties at $25,000 each. 18,000, 20, 22. So, been in business for 20 years. I've done at least 4,000 transactions. I own a property management company, own an acquisitions and dispositions company. I own a lending company, and I own a whole bunch of properties. I made every mistake you could think of, so I'm here to help. Hopefully, out of my mistakes, we will learn something today, okay? So, I wanted to talk about, it's a funky market, right? Who knows? They've been saying that forever, gurus, since 2020, have been saying the market's gonna crash. 2020, the market's gonna crash. 2021, the market's gonna crash. 2022, the market's gonna crash. 2023, and 2024. But I do not see the market crashing. And guys, even before that, the minute that 2007 happened, I lost 22 homes in 2007. I had to start again from scratch. Everything that I had, my marriage back then, everything, I lost it in 2007. 22 homes. Nothing like what happened in 2007 is happening now. You kidding me? 2007 was fraud. That's what it was. Everybody was signing on loans and everybody was getting approved for a loan. That wasn't the case. That hasn't been the case for the past 10 years, 12 years. You gotta qualify to get a loan. So I know that people are scared because that happened close to 20 years ago, but the market is very strong. As a matter of fact, properties went up 5% in Florida from last year to this year. The inventory, whatever you think that, oh man, inventory is increasing too fast, you kidding me? 4.4 months of inventory. Sorry, I lose my voice very quick. That's me. 4.4 months of inventory. That's the peak. That's the high inventory that we have right now. That's nothing compared to 2008. 24 months of inventory in 2008. Now let's talk about foreclosures. People say, like, man, foreclosures are going up. I looked at 2024 numbers for Florida, 18,000 foreclosures. You know how many foreclosures we had in 2007? 400,000 foreclosures in Florida. So, how resilient is Florida? It's crazy, right? I feel like in the past 2 years, you have thrown every check that you can at Florida. Insurance, because of the fraud, these foreign investors are so confused. They think that insurance prices went up because of hurricanes. I've been in Florida for 30 years. I've witnessed hurricanes. Insurance has never quadrupled like that. Has nothing to do with that. You guys gotta educate your buyers. Has nothing to do with that. Has to do with the amount of fraud that was happening 2 years ago. Guys, I had a lawyer that approached me 2 years ago and said, how many properties you own? 30? I'm gonna do 30 claims for you. I was like, what? Is this legal? And they're like, yes, this is legal. I still don't want to do it. Doesn't feel right. I'm not gonna do that. It might be legal, but and that's the real reason why insurance quadrupled, because of the amount of fraud. But legislation has changed now. Now you can't do a claim just because. So it's a lot tougher for lawyers to even do claims like that. And the insurance market is started to improve. It has improved a lot. So, I guess what I'm saying, guys, is if historically we're at the highest interest rate that you can think of, not comparing the 80s where if you watch the movie Ghostbusters, the guy saying, I bought this building for 18%, not the 80s. That was a fluke. That was crazy. 18, 19. I don't even know how anybody did any business back in the 80s. But in the past 20 years, 7 is one of the highest, right? Before I started real estate investing, I was a banker, a financial advisor in the early 2000s. I think it was 2002. And I remember the rates, people used to get super excited if the rate was 6.75. Oh my God, 6.75. And then we got the 3s and we got the 2s, and people were like, man, the 2s. The 2s, 3s, that was a fluke. If you look at historical data for the past 100 years, it's never been a 2 or a 3. The average rate is a 6. 6.5 is the average rate. So, ladies and gentlemen, after what I've seen in the past couple of years, all the crap that has happened to Florida, and we're still going up, we're not going down. Very difficult for us to go down. Because you know what? Why do you guys think that Florida is so strong? Anybody?
Weather.
Maybe. Something else?
Mass movement. People moving in.
Why?
Blue states.
That politics? Yes. What else?
Taxes.
Taxes? What else?
Jobs.
Jobs.
Than other states.
Yes. The effects of COVID-19. They're still going to be felt for the next 6 to 7 years. You don't think about it, right? But if you're in a crowded city and that shit happens again, you want to be at a farm. You want to be in Florida. That's what's happening. You see the massive migration from California and New York, it's because they don't want to be in an area where they're told what to do. There's so many people in that area that don't want to deal with that. And you think there'll be another virus, another situation soon? Absolutely. So that's on everybody's mind. So that's why you see the Florida market, among a lot of things. You know, we have really good prices. Tampa specifically is the city of champions. I've never understood how Tampa wasn't better than Orlando. I never understood why Tampa wasn't better than Miami. I went to high school here, believe it or not. I went to Gaither. And I understand Tampa was a cow town. I mean, embarrassing to invite friends from New York to come to Tampa. They'd be like, what? Is there anything to do? And there's nothing to do. But wow, it has changed. Midtown. What else we got? City Walk. What am I saying? City Walk. How much it works? What is it? The stadium. So it's going up a lot. So here are my predictions for the Florida market. We haven't talked about the Feds. Are the Feds lowering rates this year? What do you guys think? Very unlikely, right? So it's crazy. I mean, when you look at all the stats and you try to, experts try to predict the market, it's very difficult. We're supposed to be in a recession. With these interest rates, we're supposed to be in a bad spot right now, but we're not. Unemployment is supposed to be higher, but it's not. It's funny that's what we're looking for more higher unemployment. So we can tame inflation and lower rates. It's a weird paradox. Because on one hand, you want to lower inflation, but to lower inflation, you need more unemployment. But once you get unemployment, then you have another problem. But you want to lower inflation so you can lower rates. But when you lower rates, you're going to increase demand on real estate, go up. I don't, it's so difficult to be able to predict what's going on. But I don't see the market collapsing until 2028. I see the Fed's maybe reducing rates once this year, 2 next year. The message to your buyers should be, there's still panicking sellers. Will we have panicking sellers next year? Depends. Because the minute people see a high 5 or a low 6, they're going to go out there and buy again. I mean, people are going to look at the market, they're going to say, man, nothing knocks down the Florida market. The minute the rates are 5.75, I'm jumping. And then the sellers are going to be more bullish. So the opportunity to steal a property from a panicking seller is now until the beginning of next year. Okay? I also believe that there's the weather, because El Niño, La Niña, look at what the weather, I mean, storms going to Mexico first, I mean, last year there was a hurricane in Canada, I mean, so usually, because I've been in this market for a long time, so anytime you have a Niño effect, you practically, the hurricanes go somewhere else. So that's going to mean that insurance premiums are going to go down too, hopefully. That should be the case. So that's what I see in the market. I see next year we're going to go 1.5% up. We're going to be kind of flat until 2028, and that's what I predict on the market. Once again, guys, I've been doing it for a long time. I don't wrap around mortgages, sandwich leases, subject to non-performing notes, performing notes, Airbnb, VRBO, short-term rentals, meat rentals, whatever you can think of, I've done it. And I messed it up. So I have the experience, I'm here for whatever you guys need, let me know. I want you guys to look up Invest in Tampa on your phone, if you guys don't mind, or Tampa Investing. And the first company that comes up after the sponsor in the world is Graystone. That's my company. So I'm here to go. Anything you guys need, let me know.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have any questions?
Any questions?